Hi, readers. My name is Dawn Houston. I'm the coordinator for Booktrib's book club program. I'm here today with author Michael Arthur Kennedy to talk about his novel Time Conjurer, a mesmerizing journey through time and magic. I cannot wait to read this book. Time Conjurer is one of the exciting selections available in Booktrib's book club program for May, and we are very lucky to have Michael here with us today to talk about it. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I'm just going to dive in because I know we only have a couple minutes. So, no spoilers, but what can you share about the book that we wouldn't necessarily find on the jacket cover? Some insider information.
Right. So, it's about discovery and family. So, my protagonist, Kenny, has to understand the choices he makes and the family that he'll find. He has never met this great aunt that has appeared in his dreams, and he's about to meet her, but the journey there is fraught with danger. So he he establishes a relationship with her, but he's also managing his relationship with his grandmother, but also his youth. I mean, people do struggle at times with their past, so he's going to struggle with his past as he goes into his family's past, and he's got to kind of protect his future. So it's a little tangled, but I think the family dynamic and relationships will probably strike people as kind of important and heartwarming as well.
That actually dovetails into my next question, which is, I assume the family ties is one of the things that make for great discussion, but why else would this be such a great book for book clubs?
Well, people get a chance to unplug. They will see family dynamics come up. They will see people make choices about the world around them. They will be able to understand how one person's actions or decisions influence many people. So it's not just little cat here. It's not just some politician that presses a button or makes a decision, but people, everyday people can make choices, and one person can affect a lot of people. There's also a little bit of a history lesson built into this that's not in a boring way, but it's kind of dressed up with the drama of how these choices affect many people, and some people don't even know some of the things around them that can affect them.
That's a very interesting topic to explore, actually. And I think it's one that we need as a society to sort of talk about, like, choices that you make and the consequences of those choices. Sometimes I think we don't do enough thinking of that these days, for
Mm.
sure. So thank you. That sounds fantastic. I hope our book clubs pick it up, and I definitely am going to. Well, for our last question, we'll veer away from your book because we're all still reading lots of books and starting our TBRs for 2024. So what was the best book, fiction or nonfiction, or one of each, if you prefer, that you read in the last year, and why should I add it to my list?
Right. The Reformatory by Tenerife Dew was similar to mine, and which also made me comfortable being in my realm. And I think the term is magical realism. I mean, I've struggled to try to figure out what category. Is it the occult? Is it supernatural? Not just historical fiction, because it mixes it. I think magical realism seems to be what we're looking at. But she's also taken two people, a boy and his sister, and put them in the middle of a Southern drama in a reformatory in Florida, and the spirituality that's involved is just so intense that but she's a great author. That's the other thing.
Yes.
So I've read several books, but this one really just kind of made you decide to stay up late at night. Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, I haven't lost any sleep because I do it as an audiobook. So I don't have to worry about staying up because I don't have time to just sit and read. I use audiobooks.
Yeah.
But it's just well written. It's heartwarming and all that. And then the other one is The Only Good Indians, which I just finished recently by Stephen Graham Jones. Again, he and she don't use this boogeyman concept to make you, fear some devil that's going to come out with glowing eyes and, zombie, that kind of thing. Every day, I would recommend each of those highly.
You just mentioned two of my favorite authors, actually.
Mm. Okay.
We could probably talk about books all day then, because
Yeah.
yeah, I love Stephen Graham Jones, and Tenerife is, you're right, just such a brilliant author. It's so good. So thank you for
Hmm.
those
Yeah.
recommendations. I'm not gonna lie, I read them both because I love those authors, but I'm
Mhm.
sure our readers will love them too. And you just gave me extra confidence I'm going to love your book, because you
Good.
know, we have similarities. So
Yeah.
we do need to wrap this up. So I just want to
Okay.
thank you again for your time. Congratulations on this release. I hope you're writing more now.
The second one was finished in no in September, but I had to sell the first one, do book events, etc. And so now I'm just revising it, so it should be done by late spring, and I plan to release it around Labor Day this year.
Fantastic. I look forward to reading them both. Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information about Michael's book, please check out the booktrib.com website, book club page. Thank you.
Thank you.